Young and restless fans, welcome back to Soap Family. The knives are out on YNR, literally. Damian Kane just got fatally stabbed right after being poisoned, and suddenly we're thrown into a gripping murder mystery. It's got all the elements of a classic whodunit storyline, but wait for it. There's a soap opera twist that's going to keep you on the edge of your seat. In a sea of suspects, one name is really standing out and it's sending chills down our spines. Carter, the mysterious and disturbingly loyal assistant to Kane Ashby. So we don't know much about Carter, but what we do know is absolutely spine-chilling. So in a recent interview, Vincent Stalba, who plays Carter, shared some intriguing insights about the character. He described Carter as cold, menacing, robotic, polished and professional. Oh, and here's the exciting part. He will do anything for his boss. That intense loyalty combined with a complete lack of emotional control turns Carter into the ultimate pawn, or even more dangerously, the perfect executioner. So whether Kane gave the green light for the hit or Carter went out of control due to some obsession, the evidence is piling up. We've got the knife, the precision, the timing, it all points to a professional hit, not just a spur of the moment crime. So with Kane just letting Damien go and being aware of his connection to Lily, it's pretty obvious where the motives lie. It makes sense that Keane would want Damien out of the picture. We've got jealousy over Lily, anger from betrayal, and a dash of business paranoia. It's all happening right here. But Keane has definitely got the brains to avoid going all out with brute force. Poisoning himself along with Damien might have been a clever distraction, creating the illusion that he couldn't possibly be the mastermind behind everything. That's some classic misdirection. But check this out. If Carter acted alone, maybe trying to save Kane from some kind of threat, then Kane could be just as caught off guard as everyone else right now. So will Kane cover up Carter's crime out of loyalty, or is it going to be more of a panic move? Carter is turning into a serious liability, and that's when things really start to get wild. Amanda Sinclair has a tight bond with Kane, but the big question is, would she actually go to such extremes to boost his chances in love? Probably not going to happen. She is sharp, strategic, and focused on victory rather than violence. So her relationship to Kane might just put her in the radar for Chance's investigation. Meanwhile, Phyllis Summers showing up at the scene, definitely raising some eyebrows. But let's be honest, she is way too dramatic to actually throw a knife, unless in a courtroom showdown, right? Phyllis thrives in chaos. So don't underestimate her when talking about messing with evidence or playing with the aftermath. And then we have Billy Abbott, the ultimate brooding guy. Could it be that Billy was actually aiming for Kane and ended up accidentally taking out Damien instead? We've seen some pretty wild things go down. The thought that Billy might have had this subconscious desire to see Kane out of the picture, all because of his mom's favoritism, really adds a chilling psychological layer to the story. So Chance may not have any jurisdiction in Nice, but honestly, who even cares about that, right? He's diving into the case as if it's a thrilling murder mystery unfolding in Genoa City. In a thrilling twist, we find our lone cop surrounded by a sea of suspects, stepping into the spotlight as both the hero of the story and a potential suspect. We've got a situation where the victim is none other than the guy who used to impersonate his own dad. Wow, that's a twist. And now it's getting personal. Is this the moment that Chance reaches his breaking point, or is it the case that lands him a promotion back in Genoa City? If Carter is really the killer, the suspense is going to hinge on how long can he keep that secret under wraps, and just how far Keen is willing to go either to save him or cut him loose. Just one misstep or a loose end, and this murder mystery could unravel in the most dramatic way possible. Picture this. Carter, eager to win Kane's favor, begins to set his sights on others to hide his own missteps. We might be diving into a serial killer storyline. And honestly, The Young and the Restless hasn't explored something like this in quite some time. So, Damian Kane Murder Mystery, it's packed with all the juicy elements you would expect from a classic soap opera. Think passion, secrets, and some serious backstabbing, like literally. And of course, there's a killer on the loose. While everyone has their own motives, Carter is definitely the one to keep an eye on. And now, let the guessing games begin. Because in Nice, not everything is nice. And that wraps it up for today. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoy our content, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon for updates.